In today's video, I'm going to show you guys 3 tips to help me reach top 6K in North America. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so for tip number 1, we're going to be starting off in the range. You're going to go ahead and come inside the range, press F3, open this little menu up, make sure to select Eliminate 50 and Strafe Bots on. Once you have these 2 things on, you're going to go ahead and press Start. Now what you're going to do is you're going to stand completely still for the first 25 bots, and you're just going to trace ahead and get as many as you possibly can until you get 25. Alright guys, so after you've gotten the first 25 bots by standing completely still, then you're going to move on for the next 25. For the remaining 25, you want to do what's called strafe, burst, strafe, burst. So essentially, it should look something like this. You spot a bot, you're going to strafe into it, and you're going to burst, and you're going to strafe out and burst. So I'll do a little bit more sped up. Boom, that's one strafe. You don't have to worry too much about being fully accurate. The goal right now is to just strafe, burst, burst, right? Once you get that down and your movement is warm, you'll eventually get to a point where you can just start tapping. And once you can start tapping, then that's when you are, ready to dominate. But the real question for you is, are you tired of loading up Valorant every day, clicking on queue up just to lose over and over and over again? If this looks like you, and you finally want to rank up from your Heartstuck rank and ascend into the higher elos, then you need to check out my private community. Not only is it one of the most affordable private communities out there at this moment in time, but it also provides some of the highest value, if not the most value, that you can find. The amount of students I've coached that come back just to show me how much they've improved in such a short amount of time speaks volumes for itself. In the Training Arc community, I literally expose every single secret you could ask to learn about. I mean literally everything, from how to double or even triple your win rate, to how to move properly, to how to peak angles properly, and even how to aim properly. I mean guys, there's just so much information out there to share with you guys, so don't allow yourself to be the reason why you don't rank up today. Click on the link in the description or the pinned comment to sign up today, and I hope to see you guys inside the Training Arc. Alright guys, for tip number 2, you're just going to go ahead and load into a deathmatch, and you're not going to shoot your gun whatsoever. The goal of this deathmatch is for you to find enemies and work on dodging their bullets while tracing them. So for the first 20 or so, I'd say wait till the top frag gets to 20. Once he gets to 20, that's when he can start shooting back, right? And then you can start shooting back, and you're going to use your movement that you just learned by dodging bullets to start shooting back at them as well. Eventually, this is just going to connect both your movement and your aim, and you'll start feeling like a natural and like a pro while you're moving around in the game. Alright guys, and for the third and final tip that helped me reach top 6K in North America is actually taking some time to work on your crosshair placement. Now there's many different ways to do this, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in a custom game, but one of the best ways that I can recommend is working on it in a custom game. So essentially, you might be thinking to yourself, okay, so how do I do that, right? How do I work on my crosshair placement? How do I become perfect? Well, essentially what you want to do is you want to get into a custom, and you want to think about all the possible angles that they can be at. But before you do that, you want to think to yourself, okay, what side of the map do I want to work on first? Let's say we're working on A side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, and I'm going to start all the way from where the barrier drops. The barrier typically drops here, right? So the first point of contact is typically going to be short, right? So I'm going to find ways to have my crosshair perfectly aimed when I'm peeking this area, and then for the next one, I want to have my crosshair perfectly aimed when I'm peeking for the next peak, right? So again, I'm just more so focused on how I'm moving and how I'm positioning my crosshair while I'm taking space, right? So for example, next contact is right here. You want to have your crosshair ready at head level, come here, have your crosshair ready, etc, etc. Now I will say, I don't play on this res ever on my main account, or this is my main account, but I mean like, when I'm actually queuing comp and whatnot, I'm never playing on this res just because my PC, I kind of need to play on a lower res, so I'm very used to that. So if the crosshair is a little bit off, that's why, because I'm not used to this res, but I'm pretty sure it's still head height, to be honest. So again, notice how I'm just taking my time working on any contact positions, and believe it or not guys, this helps a lot. Like, a lot of people don't think that or at least they don't realize how beneficial it can be to just take some time and go into a custom game and just practice, practice, practice. So like again, I'm coming here. This is one point of contact, right? Okay, next point of contact, next point of contact, right? Working on my crosshair placement. Where's my crosshair? Head level, perfect. What's the next point of contact? Right here, perfect, right? And you want to think to yourself like, okay, in a game, where are they going to be positioned? Where do I need to clear, right? And then just have your crosshair ready for all points of contact. And eventually, you will be so good that your game crashes, apparently. So I guess I'm just going to end it here, guys. I don't know what happened, but frick. Here, hold on one sec.